Welcome back to another episode of the Rich on Rails Model Railway series that I'm doing here on the channel. I just wanted to give a quick update on where we are with the railway, what I've been doing, and some of the changes that we've made to that railway. So, let's get to it. One of the biggest additions to the railway is this factory/brewery, which will be the main focal point of the layout. It has two sections and a bridge which connects them both. One will be fed by the railway and another will be for used to be collecting beers or whatever we decide to produce at this particular factory. You can see the chimney with added smoke effect. And this is the railway loading dock with the bridge that I mentioned. This is a Metcalfe kit. We've added some barrels to the outside of the building. This will be for storing beer or other liquids which are required at the factory. These are 3D printed and pre-painted. Another close-up look of that loading dock. There are some finer details to go on to this building, such as guttering and some weathering with some moss and greenery, but that's yet to be completed. And that smoke again, using some cotton wool glued into the top of that chimney stack. And some signal boxes. I added two signal boxes, one large and one small to the layout. This is the larger one, just off to the side of the engine shed, which isn't in that location anymore. And I've got some coal bins as well. These are going to be used to go near the shed and create that siding where the locomotives can come and take coal and water. And the little town that I've started building, we've got a flower shop, a corner shop and post office, and two terrace buildings, all Metcalfe kits, and that small signal box. We've also got a bridge, which is a double track Pico bridge. Back to that shop. I'm not really happy with these chimney pots that are on top of these buildings, so got some replacements coming for there. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how that particular building turned out. I'm not sure it's going to stay there though. I'm going to have a bit of a jig around with the town and see if the buildings and shops have a better home somewhere else on the board. Another look at that bridge. Again, I'm not 100% sure about this road that I've fixed on. It looks awfully steep. I think there must be another way of doing it. So I might have to take this off and give it another go. But here's a top-down look. The top of the bridge itself looks okay. It's just the sides. They do appear to be very, very steep. I've had the engine shed for a while. I did a video of me building that. I'll put a link to that in the description if you're interested. This is going to be where the engine is stored. A front look at that engine shed. It will fit one locomotive in there, probably two to be honest. But that was the first kit that I made. And the final thing that we've done is I've completely ripped up the track and relaid it. I know that this layout is not realistic. It is very fictional. We've got a passing loop at the back of the layout now. We've got track which runs through the factory itself. And I've taken the two loops on the outside out and added just one single loop. Here is that siding, which now runs into that engine shed. So I hope that you enjoyed that look around the railway and the changes that we have made, some of the progress that's been completed. If you do have any suggestions around things that we can do, changes to make, do leave them in the comments below. That would be really good. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, go and do that as well. It really is appreciated. And I hope that you have a fantastic 2025. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.